Yeah, we'll start off. Like I said, I usually start this a couple minutes early just to make sure it gets out. No problems, no hiccups. The hell is this? I don't know what the hell that was. But yeah, we'll go. Miles will be here in a few minutes, so I'm just going to chill out, drink some coffee. We got like 4.5 minutes. No, it's saying I ain't got a freaking the story of my life. All right, hopefully that helped. All right, so far something we had a hiccup. Doesn't surprise me. I wanted to see what my internet speed's all about, but let's see here.
You want it, sir?
No, Amy, go lay down, please. Trying to figure out why my phone has such an issue connecting to the internet at times.
Yeah, me too. It says internet connection is in red.
Well, I can see. I mean, Miles, my phone's old phone. You know.
Mm-hmm. Can you get this one first?
I hope you don't start texting and doing all your phone thing when we're live.
No, just
Nah, I'm just asking. Don't please not today, Miles. Not today.
start 8 o'clock already.
No, it's 8 o'clock now,
Yeah.
and nobody's here. Okay, here we go. Keep on losing the connection. There we go. All righty then.
Yeah. Good morning, Mary.
Hey, Mary, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Good morning. What is our dinner today?
2 hours? I don't know. What is our dinner today?
Mary.
No, Mary. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. I was just checking on my phone to see if we got the internet's been an issue here for a couple of days now. It's been dropping, but I thought it was maybe my phone, but it's not.
No, my phone.
Huh?
Sometimes, even we are watching the movie or
Oh, she already ate.
my
Mary already ate. Mary already ate.
wow salmon,
Salmon, lobster tail, chicken fries, fish, and cottage cheese. That was a
That's
good.
good.
That was a
That's a
good.
good meal.
Yeah. Everybody walks away happy, happy, right, Mary? Happy, happy.
Vivian, do you have some? Do you have the same thing also?
What are you talking about?
Her her daughter, Vivian, Vivian, Vivian.
Full bellies. That's what it matters. Full bellies and a good night's sleep. They usually come together.
Yeah.
At least with me. But I noticed here lately, I usually fall asleep after 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., and I sleep through the night. Before, when I fall asleep at 9, I get up like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But I sleep through the night. Today I got up at what, 5, 5:30, something like that. So I had a good night's sleep.
Mhm.
And it kind of looks like I might be going back to the States next month, beginning in March. For how long? I don't know yet. And I can't just talk about it. So it is what it is, man. Look,
You do it as soon as possible.
people look at the exchange rate and then they bail.
Yeah, the yesterday the other day.
I don't know.
When
I don't know.
Wednesday is 57, now it's 58.
It's going all over the place.
Yeah.
It's bouncing.
In a minute or seconds, it's the
Really?
exchange rate change. First time.
Maybe with that, Mayor, maybe YouTube's going to start pushing my lives out. Because, they're going to make money. Hopefully,
Yes.
they'll make money. Yeah, she's saying this is the first time I had a commercial doing the video live.
It
So-
means they are pushing your.
Yeah. It's all about money. Which it is what it is, man, But, yeah. I don't know. I'm not an expert at the YouTube world. I don't even try to pretend I am. You know what I mean? There's people that act like the gurus. I stopped listening, man. I stopped listening to them.
Mary, what state does she live in? Mary.
Nantucket. You don't remember where Mary lives? She lives in Nantucket.
I don't know that.
Yeah, she lives. It's right next to Bucketville.
Bucket?
Yeah, Nantucket's right next to Bucketville.
What state?
Nantucket.
There is no Nantucket.
Yeah, there is.
There's Kentucky is okay. Is
The state is called Nantucket, and that's where she lives. Why are you looking at me like that for?
there is no Nantucket.
There's not.
There's none.
Prove me wrong.
No. Yeah. Hey Dan, good morning.
We're doing good, man. We're doing wonderful,
Good
ain't we?
morning, Dan.
We're doing well. She's telling me there's no state named Nantucket.
I don't know what is. It's like my first time to hear that.
Because it's a very small state.
It's not. It's not familiar.
Yeah, because it's small. Nobody talks about it. I think they got a population of 10 people, and that's Mary's family. Hmm. Why would I lie? I got no reason to lie. Well, it doesn't benefit me. There is no such thing as Nantucket. I can't remember where she lives. It goes blank. And she has said where she lived. I just can't remember right now.
It's breakfast time.
What's in
I
it?
am
What's in it?
peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter. I usually just get one piece, and I put the peanut butter, and then I fold it in half.
No.
You know, that's if I don't eat breakfast, and like around 9:30, I start feeling
Mhm.
That's when I have it. Hey, John, how you doing,
Good morning, Brother John.
brother John?
Yeah,
You
Brother
related?
John. Yeah.
He must be. You're a Filipino.
You remember our Filipino here this? Hello, brother. How are you?
What, when they say talk to me? Yeah, they call you. But you know why? Because I don't know why. Why did they call me? Why would they call me?
Sometimes if they cannot say it Manong, they say it
Why couldn't
other
they say
way,
my
brother.
name?
Manong is the elder that you are older than them.
Yeah, but okay, I don't care.
Manong, that is a kind of respect to the eldest, or the if the woman always call you brother, you can call her Ading. Ading is younger than you.
You got Dan flirting with you, Miles. I'm just-
Thank you, Dan.
yeah, I always look the same, man. I look haggard, right?
No,
I look worn out.
my my hubby always looks handsome.
Yeah, right. You all, I noticed that, man. All Philippines think foreigners are handsome. I noticed
Yeah,
that. Why? Give me,
that's
explain to me, explain to me like I'm a fifth grader. Why all Filipinos think foreigners are handsome?
the only thing that we called it. Not only, yeah, all
You got to talk in full
foreigner,
sentence, huh?
all foreigners. We call that handsome because of their nose.
The nose.
Yeah,
So if you get a guy here, okay, a foreigner that comes here and he's got this big old nose on him. I mean,
handsome.
he's like a huge nose. Some of you know what I'm talking about. A huge nose. That would be something that would attract a Philippine man or woman. That'll be somebody to attract a
Never
Philippine.
seen. Yeah, we don't know because we never seen like that.
Yes, well, I don't know about that. There's a lot of
Mm.
foreigners who come here, all different shapes and sizes. Even younger. Well, for me, I can't speak for. Even some of the younger females look at me like I'm like some type of star or something like that, and I'm like,
Because we Filipino mostly, yeah, majority of Filipinos is like this.
I don't think anything's wrong. Your face is built. Your face is made in proportion. Okay. You've seen some Filipinos with the wide nostrils. You know what I mean? You see some of them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's what you see with the wide nostrils, or they got the ball.
Yeah.
They got a ball. You know. Don't worry about it, Dan. I'm just don't. This is we don't. No, it's not like that, John. Don't don't. We don't take anything serious, man. Unless you start getting kind of crude, then I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, and then you're blocked. But comments, I know Miles is beautiful. I know it, and I know I'm not even average a foreigner. I wouldn't. In other words, if I was in the States right now, I would never be noticed. I'm not. I'm not. I don't live in a fantasy world. Okay. Number one, my age. You know, I know a lot of females. They're either when the husbands pass away, or and I'm talking my age, 60. All right, the husband passed away, or they go through a divorce. They're done. You know, they're done.
Yeah, it's time for them to enjoy their life.
But some just don't want anything to do with it. Well, a lot of them, when they go through a divorce, the divorces are a lot of times they're nasty. Okay. People think they deserve something more than what they should get. And I'm talking about both sides, male and female. I'm not saying the female, all right, both sides feel they should get more than what they deserve. And that other person's nothing but a BIT or a jerk or a prick or something like that in their heads. I mean, they might be right, you know. What goes on behind closed doors is a lot of times people lead a phony life. In other words, when they're out in public or they're around other people, they're like the sunshine. But when they're privately inside their houses, it's a whole different story, you know, on both sides, male and females, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Oh, they are my fans.
Yeah, Miles got fans.
Thank you.
I think that's why you like doing these. I think that's why you like doing it. Which I don't care. Miles loves doing live. She does. She loves doing live.
No.
Miles is at times, not all the time, but at times, Miles can be a social butterfly. You know, at times, not all the time. Well, I think it depends on who you're with. You know, if you are around a bunch of people or nothing but, excuse my language, a bunch of assholes, you're pretty quiet. But if you're around people that you are comfortable with, you could talk. She does the talking for both of us, which is not a bad thing. But that's how I read Miles. When we're around people and she's real quiet, there's something, you know, she doesn't like that person or this. Bad history. Let me just say bad history. But if she's like, you know.
It depends. It depends on people.
And there's sometimes when me and Miles are at this house and she could be talking and I'm thinking, what the hell is he talking about? And a lot of foreigners will say that about their Philippine partners. Sometimes you have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But you just let them go. You just let them go. You know? But it's not a bad thing. Oh, Miles, like I said, man. It's not a bad thing. She's a social person. But like I said, you can just watch her when you get, you know, if she's talkative, that means you know, it's a good thing. And she gets along with people. But if she's quiet, that means she doesn't want to talk to them. Or she talks very little. She talks enough not to piss the person off. How's that sound? Right? I mean, I've seen her where I'll be looking. I'll do most of the talking, and it's usually the other way around. And I got to understood that she's reading the room.
Why is opposite?
You know, he's just like when we had a case, and it's not a bad thing, right? I'm not complaining about it. There has subscribers that have come to my house, okay, and I just feel. You wouldn't know it by watching my videos, and Miles will tell you, I'm quiet. Am I not? I'm a quiet person. I like to keep to myself. All right. And when people come over, I feel awkward. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't know this person. What am I going to talk about? You know? Not that I don't want them there. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's the way I come across. Like, I don't want you here. No, that isn't, it does. I just don't know what to say. You know, and it's just, and hopefully, the person who comes here is like more talkative, and so he can. I know it sounds effed up. I know that, okay. I know it sounds effed up, but where they can lead the conversation. So I know it because I don't like talking about myself. Believe it or not, I really don't like talking about myself. You know, I don't like talking about certain things. I'm a private person. You think I'm a private person?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with you, Miles, I'm saying with you, I'm different. You know what I mean? But with other people, I don't like talking about myself. Like we had a couple come by, was it yesterday? All right.
Yeah. Is it yesterday?
They drove by and they stopped and they knew who I was. And I felt awkward. Not that I didn't want to
Yeah.
talk to them. That's just the way I felt awkward. And they were probably the greatest people in the world. They seemed to be, the greatest people in the world.
I said to myself, "Listen, Brent have visitors."
I mean, I'm not rude to them. They say, "Hey, hi, hey, Brent, how you doing?" I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And they say, "Oh, I'm subscribed to your channel." Hey, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. But I'm not socially inept. It's just that I learned. I just the way I am.
Yes, Mary, you're right. It depends the people. It depends the people.
I think being in the military, Mary, I think being in the military and doing certain jobs, I learned you got to keep your freaking mouth shut.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the way I am now. It just bled, habit. It's a habit that I have that, and I'm not saying with the guys, it was totally different. We talked about everything, okay? But as far as outsiders, I limited my conversations. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. And I think that kind of bled into now is that I don't open myself up to anything, and I always try to read the person when they're talking to me, mostly when I've been here, where they're going, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I don't know. Because I learned here there's a few things you don't talk about. The major ones is you don't talk about money and you don't talk about starting a business. You don't even discuss. And if they do, they start talking about money and businesses, you try to divert from that conversation. If you can't do that, you just don't say nothing at all. You just,
Or walk away.
Well, I wouldn't walk away. That'd be too rude because then they might get, But that's two things I do not. I don't talk about money and I don't talk about starting a business here. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
They get married. They get offended here quickly. A lot of people call them, they have onion skin. All right. They could sit there and they could say negative things to you. But if you come back at something, oh no, you can't do that. Well, why not? Why not? If you're going to sit there and just, and 9 times out of 10, it's jealousy, it's jealousy. Because, I don't know, it's just jealousy. Yes, ma'am.
He can eat, she can eat.
Yeah, dogs love, I'm a side note. I don't know if anybody's got any dogs, how do they feel about peanut butter? I know all my dogs in my past, they love peanut butter. These dogs, they're freaking weird. Now, she might eat it. Mimi eats anything. She might eat it. But Muck, they don't want nothing to do with peanut butter.
She eat it.
Seems to be eating.
Forget that.
Yeah, John, I've been told that so many times, man. There's a couple things you do not want to talk about. One, you don't want to talk about politics. 2, you don't want to talk about religion. I've always been told that. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Monkey's kind of like, you know what we used to do when we were kids? I know it's wrong to some level. You used to take a scoop of peanut butter in your finger and walk up to the dog.
She licked the peanut butter.
Yeah. And used to take the peanut butter and wipe the roof of the mouth and watch him go. We used to do that. Now, was that wrong? I guess, Oh, Mucky loves cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese. Mucky loves cheese. Mucky loves, like I said, peanut butter, he's kind of like, but he likes fish. Any kind of fish. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you know Mucky better than I do. You raised him since he was a puppy. That's his mommy. If it stinks, yeah. When I used to drive, when I was driving for a while, and especially going into a yard, a drop yard or whatever, I used to have cans of tuna fish. I always kept cans of tuna fish, and you see some of these cats, and I used to open up the cans of tuna fish and put them on the ground. And I go back like 15, 20 minutes later, that tuna fish is gone. And I knew it would be. I just felt sorry. I don't, like I said before, I don't hate cats, but if I had a choice between a dog or a cat, I'd pick a dog all the time. Cats, man, they can be jerks sometimes.
But me,
It's almost like they look at you like, you're mine. You got to do what I want. You know what I mean? Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? Glad to see you here. Yeah, that is true. That is true, John. Especially if they're really hungry. That is true. But you got to keep like chocolates. You got to keep that away from them. And I found out grapes. I never knew about grapes. Yeah, you got to keep grapes away from them. And here, I don't know, how many of you have always been told do not feed dogs chicken bones? They do it all the time here. They do it all the time here, right? Right. Well, that's good. That's good, Gary. Well, it's the end of the day, man. It's what, 7 going 7:30 if you're on the East Coast?
this was thing I don't waste. You at it?
You going to sit down for a while? Or you just,
Yeah, I just
okay.
give them the.
Remember, people are here to see you. They could care less about me.
My dog
Which
is,
I accept it. I don't care. Yeah, they just feed them chicken bones. That's what the main diet. You see that a lot, you know. Dogs they don't go out and buy dog food for dogs. They don't. Okay, they feed whatever's left over, and 9 times out of 10, it's chicken bones. You know. Or I also have seen them just give them rice, and that's it. Nothing else. Just rice. Now, is that bad or good? I don't know. At least they're getting something in their stomach.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking. Cats, man. I have seen this guy. I think his cat, friend of mine. I think his cat hated him. Okay, why? I have no idea. But he'd be sitting on the couch, and the cat would be walking along the top of the couch, and he'd just come up, and he'd be sitting there staring at him. He says, "Oh, he's going to do something."
The husband. Mary.
What about Mary?
Mary's husband.
Oh, okay.
God.
And and he came up. You ever been swatted by a cat? That hurts. And he come up to him and he just look at him, and all of a sudden, bam! And the cat would take off. I was like, man, you must have treated that cat really bad when it was a kid. He says, no, man, no. I said, if he's that bad, maybe you should get rid of him.
I
You know?
love cat.
I don't hate cats, but like I said, Miles, if I have a choice between a dog and a cat, I'm gonna pick a dog every time. Not that I hate cats. I don't want anything to happen to it, you know, but it's just 1922.
722.
19, yeah, okay. It didn't click. 1922. I'm like, what are you talking? Then all of a sudden,
What's the time?
the time, yeah. That cub loves you. Yeah, they usually pick one. From my understanding, they usually pick one in the house. The rest of them, they're just their servants, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Used to have a cat, Useless. His name was Useless.
Yeah.
And that cat was cool. Never bothered anybody. This is when I was growing up. It was a black and white cat. And it just, the only time you seen it was at night to eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time you ever seen this cat.
When I was young, my toys was cat, dog, and chicken. The chick
You like chickens?
kitten.
You know why I like
have
you
a
know
lot
why I
of
like chickens? You know why I like them? Because they taste really great when you barbecue them.
Yeah. I have a lot of kitten.
Yeah, baby chips.
Yeah.
Are you talking about cats or you talking about chickens?
Chicken,
Oh.
chicken and cats.
Here, man, God, there's more stray cats here than there is dogs.
But they are cat are so helpful.
How are they helpful? They're a pain
They
in the butt.
catching mice.
Okay, I understand that, but these ones, man, all night long, you know.
Oh, my cat before they are good, quiet.
Yeah, you can buy a whole pig here.
But he said the entire pig front leg,
Yeah,
front leg. Yeah, yeah, because the front leg is meaty.
I don't know if I would. Yeah, but I don't know if I would feed that pig. I mean, that pig. I don't know if I would feed that dog raw pork. I don't know about that. I probably.
They will eat raw, but not
I know they will eat it, but I don't think it's good for them. You don't know. It's just the way. I don't know.
You need to cook for at least
I
an
wouldn't.
hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't feed no dog, no, or any animal, cats eat raw fish. You can't do anything about that. But I wouldn't feed any animal any kind of raw meat. No matter what it is, I wouldn't feed them raw meat. Yeah. Mimi does that with me, don't she? That dog follows me everywhere, and sometimes it's annoying. Sometimes it's annoying,
Mhm.
right? Sometimes it gets a little annoying. It's like, all right, now another commercial.
Yeah, another.
They must be pushing my video out. You know, because if this is the first time this is happening, they want to make money. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna, and they know that. How can I explain? They know that you're not going to cut. Well, I don't know if you can or you can't cut the ad, the commercial short, so you're going to have to watch the whole thing. Is it like a commercial with me somewhere in the video, so you can see what's going on? I don't know, but yeah, they're trying to. Hey, if it's more AdSense for me, I'm good. You know what I mean? If it means more, hey, I'm not greedy, but I'm not stupid. If that's more money in my pocket, now I would understand if you can, how you can like skip it. I do that, and I do that on other videos. You know, matter of fact, some of the bigger YouTubers have the commercials,
Yeah,
and
one or two commercials, and then continue their video again. It's just like
but yeah, you can't. Hey, Mary, can you see me? Can you see us? But there's no audio, just the commercial.
yeah, just like
You don't get commercials.
the commercial is the other side, and the picture of the channel is the side.
Now, John, do you think that's a good deal? Now, do you have the whole package where you can watch movies and stuff like that off of YouTube, or is it just no ads? Oh, you can't see me when a commercial comes on. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can do something about that. I don't know. No,
Some of the bloggers
I
can
can't do
see
it.
their face, even the ads playing. I mean, there is ads playing, and then you can still see the just like Charlie.
Oh, DC's in the house.
Hi, good morning, DC.
Oh, wrong one. I
How are
apologize.
you, brother?
Hey, DC, glad to see you, man. How's life in Baltimore? Yeah, okay, Ma. Okay, I got you.
Wish you meet my hubby when he will go back to US.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. What was that? Oh, DC, we were talking about now on my live streams, they're putting ads up. They have never done that before. So I got a feeling that maybe YouTube is going to start pushing my videos out as far as lives and stuff like that. Now I'm going to find out a way. If it's annoying, if you all say it's kind of annoying and whatever, I'll see if there's a way how I can stop that. YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, you take it easy. Thanks for showing up, man. People in Maryland are really crabby. Ah, okay.
Probably.
Why you say that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, man. Yeah, I know that. Like I said, I had no idea. I'm an amateur on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't get into all the ooh. People ask me, hey, you ever going to go to here? You know, they have the YouTube conventions where content creators go. And number one, I'm not big enough. Number two, I don't care. I'm being honest. I don't care. I don't like being around a bunch of people they walk around and would get out of my face. You know? I just. Yeah, Maryland crabs. Oh yeah, we used to when I was stationed in Virginia. I used to drive from Virginia to on 13. Now you can take 113, but on 13, I used to take it. And as soon as you hit Maryland, man, you can buy bushels of crab. You know the guys selling them on the side of the road. I do that every once in a while. Not all the time, but every once in a while. Then I would look for the blue crabs. They're the ones you can eat everything. Well, in theory, you can eat everything. The shells are real soft. Crabby people, yeah. So, what do you say about like Maine, where they got lobster? Lobster. Yeah, you stop in Maine. You stop at a rest stop. They got fish tanks full of lobsters, and you can buy them.
Yeah, Maine is
Live
a
lobsters.
small state also, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this is surprising. The playing commercial. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Mhm.
We're not all about the money, man. As most of you can tell, we don't sit there and eat big and tell you our personal health problems. Or we
Oh,
need.
folks,
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
just like a begging. Oh, I have my medical
We don't do
issues,
that,
and
man.
we
I
don't
got too much
don't
pride. I got
It's,
too much pride.
have a lot of medical issues, and we don't know what it is. Blah 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 blah. What's-
You might be right. I heard lobster rolls. Might be right. I don't know if I ever had a lobster roll. Have you ever? No, you probably. You don't know.
No? What?
Lobster rolls. I never had any. If I did, I would remember. Like,
How I wish that
huh?
we can find a lobster in the market one day.
Here? I
Yes.
doubt it.
Oh, the lobster like this. The head is like this. Big.
I doubt it. Finding lobster here at a supermarket? I doubt it.
Just steam it.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
the
you
best,
cook it.
the best way of cooking lobster. Steam
I think. Well, there's other ways. I can't think of any
or
other
fry
way.
it in black bean.
I knew a guy one time cooked one in a whole lobster in a frying pan. I was like, man, that is a cruel way for that lobster to,
Cook it.
so
Butter.
Hey, Tita, how you doing? Glad to see you.
Hey, Tita
Miss
Marie.
Tita Marie in the
How's
house.
life in Vietnam? There you go, Vivian. Good morning.
Hey, Vivian. That's what's her name's?
Vivian Mary's
That's Mary's
daughter.
daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Father's out.
Nah, then I never had it.
Father's
I never
out.
had it.
Daughter in.
Huh?
Gary is go to somewhere, and then Vivian came in.
Tita, that's how. I don't know if you ever heard of the hoagie. It's a Pennsylvania thing.
Sandwich.
That's how the hoagie came about from the steel workers and guys. You know, they wanted to eat they wanted to eat wanted to eat a meal on the go. That's how they come up with the hoagie.
Good morning, Dutch. Good
Hey, Dodge, how you doing?
Why?
Yeah.
What's that? Why?
They're already asking
Yeah.
for stuff.
I
Yeah.
know.
Welcome to the Philippines, Dodge.
It's more fun in the Philippines, Dodge.
Yeah. You got your subs, you got your grinders. I think that's it. Unless they call them something else somewhere else. You know what really, John, you know what really annoy well, it doesn't annoy me. I'm like, you go to say like in California, I was in California one time, dropping off a load, and I stopped at a truck stop, and they had this, I can't remember the name of the establishment, but they were selling cheesesteaks. All right. I didn't say nothing. I said, man, I can go for one of them. So I ordered one. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I told the guy, hey, man, this is all I want. I want a cheesesteak with fried onions. That's all I want. He couldn't do it. He looked at me like, we have a procedure. And I was like, hey, let me tell you what. Can I get behind there and make it? He says, no, you can't do that.
She's getting bored in Vietnam.
You're getting bored in Vietnam?
We'll be here 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's got your meats, your delis in there. It's got lettuce, tomatoes. Some people like mayonnaise, some people like oil. You got onions. They're pretty good. But also it depends on where you go, what shop you go to. Some of them are real cheap, and some of them you get them where you can't even, because you can't even close it. You know what I mean? They're good. They're good. Oh, okay. Poor boys. All right, I got you, John. Or you get lobster rolls at McDonald's in Maine. That doesn't surprise me, DC. That doesn't. How can I explain this? How many of you've been to Golden Corral? All right. And they got the salmon there. Now, it's not your high grade salmon. Okay. It's not your premium salmon. Well, I had to take a delivery up to Alaska one time for Golden Corral. And it's the ordering system is automatic. Okay. That's just the way it is. It's automatic. And the guy says, "Oh man, they send us that salmon again." And he said, "That stuff is garbage up here." And he says, I can go down to that river over there and I can get some better salmon than what they give us." He said, "But I keep on telling them don't send it, and they keep on sending it." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just a guy making the delivery." He goes, no, I ain't mad at you. He goes, "We keep on telling them not to send it, and they keep on sending this garbage." Subs are bombing me in Vietnam. Nobody said Vietnam. Yeah, I used to love getting the. You can get all different, Tita. You can get all different types of hoagies. Okay, you got your Italian hoagie, you got your roast beef and whatever, turkey. I used to love getting the roast beef hoagie, and things were packed. And I only eat. I used to get the ones that were about that long, and I, cut it. Of course, they cut it in half. I ate the one half for lunch, and then the next day I had the other half for that lunch.
Mm.
It was just so packed. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the Mayor. It's just letting you know what it's like in the Philippines when you get the buffering.
Welcome in the Philippines.
Welcome to the Philippines. Yeah.
It's
But
more
you get that all the
fun.
time. The circle. You're like,
It's like that.
and sometimes you miss stuff.
Yeah.
Because while it's buffering, that whatever it's a movie or a show, it's still playing on. This has happened to me, and all of a sudden, it picks up the signal again, and you're missing the best part. You just missed the best part. You have no idea what's going on.
Mhm.
That's life, right? It's life in the Philippines. Yeah, we all get. I think we need help, John. I think we need.
Hey, John, it's much better for we're talking about food, but rather than others.
That's all right, though. I don't care.
Yep.
Better than just sitting there staring into the monitor, the camera and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're good. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
Food is love. Well, it depends on what type of food it is. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you do, Miles? Oh, this ain't good. Oh no, this is not good. Houston, we got a problem.
Why? It's the fan is.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yep.
So, Mary, where do you when you come to the Philippines? Where do you think you want to? I know you're going to go. You got family here, right? Or airplane lost its mind. I mean, if you do have family here and you come to the Philippines, you don't visit your family. Well, there might be reasons why she doesn't visit her family. That's between her husband, and the family, right? So, what do we have planned for today, Miss Miles? Nothing.
Nothing.
Today's Friday.
Yep.
She usually has a therapy at 1 o'clock on Fridays, but she came yesterday, right? Yeah, she came yesterday, so 6 suitcases, that's a lot.
Yes, because the whole how many months they're doing.
But no, they're coming here permanently. They're not coming here for a few months. They're coming here from forever.
Now.
Dodge is. He's
No.
moving here.
They are,
Dodge.
yeah, Dutch. Okay.
Yeah, see? I know what I'm talking about. Chocolate strawberries. Yeah. Some really good big strawberries, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Not those little tiny ones, they're a waste of time. There's really big strawberries. You don't have to give them money. You don't have to. But man, Tita, why do some people feel that way?
No.
Why do some people feel that you need to provide for them? I never got that, Moms. I never got that. Why? You're not my problem. You're not my problem. You know, I'm not talking about you. I know everybody came across that way. You're not my problem. You know, because I'm pretty sure, Tita, when things go bad for you and your husband, they know nothing. You won't hear from them. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
They don't know you. You won't hear from them. Try call them. You ain't gonna get no answers. Try text them. You ain't gonna get no replies. I'm being honest with you. That happened to us. They don't know you.
No. The other one. Here. You skip one.
They ask, wow, they're going for the big thing already. Laptops. Oh, what they'd say? Get us a laptop before you leave. Say, give me the money, and maybe I will.
Baguio is famous for strawberries. Yeah, because Baguio is the coolest part
Wait.
of Philippines.
Oh, I'm
Outside
sorry, John. I'm sorry, John. I've seen that one. This one, right, it's displayed, and I just skip it over to. Is it the climate?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
colder.
It's cold. Is strawberries a cold weather
Yeah.
fruit? Now, what is strawberries? Are they fruits or vegetables?
It's a fruit. Allah!
Allah!
It's a fruit, right?
Why is it a fruit? What justifies it to be a fruit?
Strawberry grows in cold place.
That doesn't make it a fruit. There's certain things that make it a fruit.
The fruit.
I was always told fruits got seeds, vegetables don't. But then wouldn't that? So what is a pepper? A pepper.
A strawberry have seed. They plant through seeds also.
Hey, all I know is when I eat it, I like it. I don't care if it, whatever it is.
The seed is from outside the strawberry. You can see
Dodge, I'm sorry. I'm not no disrespect. That took a lot of balls. Give me a computer. Excuse me? What do I look like? Your daddy?
What?
Yeah, asking for shit. Well, remember what after the first time I came here, I was going to come here, and one person says, "Oh, when are you coming here?" And I didn't know it was texting. It's a family member by marriage, and his name begins with B. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to. And he says, "Good." This is what gift he told me what gift he wanted me to bring to him. And I was like, all right, dude, let me tell you what. This is what gift I want you to give me. And the conversation ended right there.
If one person wants to give gift, don't say what you want.
That's up to the person.
Yes.
Like myself or Dodge. That's up to us if we want to give anybody anything. It's not up to them to tell us what to give them.
Don't just what you want that they give to you. Don't. Oh, I want money. I want laptop or whatever. No. If the person wants.
Yeah. That, of course, like we're all used to, and Dodge will probably get used to it if he ain't already. We're greedy. We're selfish. We're this. We're that. Whatever.
What they
Get
give
used
to
to
you,
it, Dodge.
you
Just
must be
ignore them.
grateful and appreciate it.
That's another thing. A lot of them come across ungrateful. Some, not everybody, but some come across ungrateful. You know, it's like you have to do this. You're in my country. What? Whatever, man.
Good morning, Rodney. Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rodney, how you doing? Every day's a good day, man. It's what you make of it, right, Rod? It's what you make of it. Peter, I'm sorry. I disagree. Hey, you're not obligated to anything, man. You worked your whole life to get where you're at right now, and your husband worked their whole life to get where you're at right now. What did they do? What did they do?
They just want.
Now, I'm not talking about like your mom and your dad. Okay, that's a whole different story. That is a whole different story, and I'm not even going to put that in the equation. It's just everybody else. You owe them nothing. That's just the way I feel. Some people say you're heartless now. The shit that we've been through, all right, I learned my lesson real quick. You don't have to do anything. Like I said, I was helping her mom, Miles' mom. I give her money, right? Every time we went and visit her. All right. Which I found out that a lot of times that money disappeared. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. And after that, I'm not obligated to anybody. Where were you when I was in the military for 20-something years? Where were you when I was driving a truck going through a snowstorm? That's the way I look at it. The only person I'm obligated to is Miles. And if we had kids, huh?
That's already.
And if we had kids, I'm obligated to them. Nobody else. That's just the way I feel. Tina, you might think I'm wrong, but it's just I've been lied to too many times. Too many, not by Miles, but I've been lied to too many times. Too many times. Where you're just like, I'm done. But then, no matter what you did before that, I'm done. Period. You're selfish. You're greedy. You're a bastard. You're this. You're that. Okay. Oh, you forgot about all the other times. You forgot all about that. And what have you done to me? What have you done for me besides lie and steal from me? What have you done for me? You're not obligated. I'm sorry, Tita. I disagree. You're not obligated. You're not. If you had parents, your mom and your dad, and they were still in the Philippines, yeah, that's different. That's your mom and dad. I've seen people here when a Philippine woman or man is married to a foreigner, okay, I have seen their brothers and their sisters straight out lie to them, saying they needed this fixed, they needed that fixed. And then when they go and visit, all the stuff they said they were going to get fixed, it ain't done. They have a brand new motorcycle, or they have whatever else, a TV, a big screen TV in their living room. You know, the walls are falling down behind them, around them, but they got that brand new TV sitting there. It's the priorities all effed up here, man. It is. The priorities are so screwed up here. And you look at them, you're like, do you have any money saved? What happens if one of your kids gets sick? What are you going to do then? Oh, I'll come to you. No, you're not. And it just bothers me, man, how a lot of foreigners, when they come here, they're taking advantage of, and that's our culture. Well, it might be to an extent. I've talked to other Filipinos that had made something in their lives, and they said they even get tired of it. They get tired of it. You know, they got their brother who drinks every night, don't have a job, and he's a chick boy. If you know what a chick boy is a guy who runs around and, you know, he conquers females here and there. They'll stick around till they find out that girl is pregnant, then they take off. All right? You're not obligated to nobody. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. It's just my opinion. You're not obligated to anybody. You're obligated to your husband if you got children to them. And like I said, your parents.
They act like we did on family vacation.
Yeah. Just don't worry about them. Just worry about if you got children. I don't know if you do or you don't. You just take care of your wife and your kids. I mean, you might, if you really want to, you might help out your wife's mother and father. And that's all I would do.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The rest of them go pound sand. Because they will use and abuse you. I'm telling you right now. They will look you straight in the face and lie to you about something. You don't owe them anything, man. You don't owe them anything. Exactly, Rodney. Exactly. That's why I said you never talk about money here. You never talk about businesses. You don't want to start a business here, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. You do not want to start a business here. I mean, I know even Filipinos, they start a business, they hire a family member, and the family member was stealing from them. And they had to shut and their business that was. How what did you think about it? The food. The food was good, but all the profits were gone from drinking and gambling. Pay for the wedding. Now I know it kind of like set me back. I know in the Philippines, like in the States, I don't know how it is in Canada, where the bride's family pays for the wedding. And I don't know how it is in England, but here, the groom pays for everything. And believe me, they come out, when they know they ain't have to pay for anything, they come up with all these genius ideas. You know what I mean? They come up with all these grander ideas because they ain't paying for it. In my eyes, I say, why don't we just do this? I'm going to give you 20,000 pesos as a wedding gift. You go down to the municipality, get married, and be done with it. You don't need all that other crap. I'll give you 20,000 pesos. But if you decide you want all this other BS where you're feeding people you don't even know, all right, you ain't getting no 20,000 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Mary. Yep. Same thing happened with Myles. We helped out a lot of people in the past, and there was only 3 people that we heard from, okay? And Myles was in the hospital getting they found a large mass in her neck. Not a word from anybody. Not a word. But 2 weeks, and they all act like, well, we didn't know. You're freaking lying. You're lying through your teeth, all right? And then 2 weeks after she was out of the hospital, hey, I need a favor. Go do this. Go do this, okay? That's how pissed off I got. It's not the fact. It's just, the Philippine people, when it comes, let me tell you what right now. The large majority of Philippine people are the greatest people in the world when money's not involved. You throw money into the mix, it gets nasty quick. And oh, no, that's not true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't understand what you mean by that.
You go
What?
some more.
What are you talking about? Hold on.
Scroll.
Right, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sorry. I think we've seen that one.
No, yeah, we've seen, but
Yeah.
this is the.
Yeah, I lost what you were talking about there.
Mhm.
Right now, I was like, okay, what did I do?
Mhm.
You just learn things here, man. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
favorite word now. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good morning, McLovin.
McLovin. Oh, but you do. I get comments. Oh, my in-laws are the greatest people in the world, and good for you. I'm glad to hear that. How often do they ask you for money? And just do it one time. Say no and see what happens.
What is that?
That's so wrong, man. Some people have their reason. Oh, you know what? You know what? Do you ever hear that saying? I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. You know what I mean? Same concept. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people here that don't play that game. But they're the successful ones. They ain't waiting around for somebody else to take care of them. And I also see, especially with the OFWs, right? I feel the overseas foreign workers. A lot of them go to Hong Kong or whatever, and they'll be working their asses off, And constantly, the family's always asking for stuff. Constantly. And, you know, she feels so obligated. It's the whole family that's involved, including her parents. Constantly asking for things, okay? Like, oh, we're going to build a new house. Well, that goes there for a couple of years, send them all this money. They come home, and guess what? Where the hell's the new house? There isn't any, because it was a lie.
What? 500,000?
That's a 500,000.
A million?
500,000 for a wedding.
For her 2 kids for future wedding.
They wanted, or they act like you had to give it to them. Natural. That's crazy, Mary. That's okay. How much was spent on Brian's wedding? 30,000. Huh?
I cannot remember.
Is that yeah, 30 or 40,000, I think. And they had a pig.
Yeah.
Pigs are
Everything.
not a live whole pig. I mean, a big pig. They're not that expensive. Yeah, they're expensive, but compared to other places like that in the West, they're not that bad.
Yeah, including the 3 pigs. Three.
You got
pigs.
3 or you got 2?
Three.
3. She had 3 pigs.
Yeah. At that time, it's a little bit cheaper, but now you cannot do that.
Not
the
anymore.
same anymore.
Well, prices are going up all over.
Yeah.
Prices. Good for you, Tita. You don't owe anybody anything. Like I said, if your parents, that's one thing. Unless they're part of it, then that's sad. You just laugh at them. or hey, can I borrow? No, because you ain't paying it back. Don't blow smoke up my ass. You ain't gonna pay it back. What's that?
The presents when they want presents you give.
Yeah. And if you don't,
And if you don't, they look at your dirty looks.
oh yeah, they look at it like, how dare you? Oh, I missed it. There you go. There you go. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that way of thinking. You know, you're the godman. That doesn't matter. Exactly. You got to think of yourself, because I'm pretty sure, Tita, if something, knock on wood, if something happened to you or your husband, you wouldn't hear from him. I know that for it happened to us. You will not hear from them. They'll wait a couple of weeks later and then they'll call you. Act like they had no idea what's going on, you know. Yeah, man, yeah. We don't have that problem anymore because I think they finally realized that I ain't putting up with it. I don't care what you think. You know, you might think bad things about me, okay, but you want to know something? I got a nice house. I'm eating good. I got all the comforts that I need. I don't care what you think. I could care less. Because a lot of times, and Tito, I mean, you ever notice that when okay, like say if you and your husband show up in the Philippines at your family's house or whatever, all right, say you show up with a car, they will sit there and put that car down. Well, why is it, okay, say you pull in with a white car, why isn't it red? Why is it that ugly color white? Why is your tires round? Why aren't they square? Why are your hubcap? I'm serious. I have watched it. And I'm like, these jealous ass son of a bitches. They're just jealous. They hate to see people get ahead, especially if it's a family member. They hate to see them get ahead. And I walk up to them and And I walk up to them and I'll shake their hand. I said, I'm glad to see you making something out of yourself. And the rest of them will just look at you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They probably think I'm an asshole, but I don't care. They don't pay my bills. That's a good one. McLovin, yeah. Okay.
You got the right answer,
You can't
McLovin.
afford the
Yeah,
interest.
you can't afford the
If
interest.
they, McLovin, this is the way I look at it, okay? There is a lot of pay loan places around here. Or
Yeah.
if they can't go to them to get a loan, that tells you something. That tells you something. If they got to come to you when there's, I mean, in town here, how many different loan places? Like 3 or 4 of them within, the town. And this town's not big. And they're coming to you. That tells you something that they can't get a loan from anywhere else because they're a high risk.
No souvenir for anyone.
Yeah. Well, you got to travel light, Peter. You got to travel light. Don't. I just hope you don't feel bad about it, or your husband don't feel bad. Everything you're doing now, you worked up to that point. You know, you worked up to get where you're at right now. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. You ain't gonna make no money sitting at home drinking. You ain't gonna make a dime. If they haven't figured that out yet, as of yet, that's on them. Yeah, you're not obligated. Todd, you're not obligated. They're not all, and I hope I don't, and I probably am, painting this picture to go all that way. They're not. Not all. Not all. It's usually close family members that are
Do
that way.
what Brent do, Dutch.
What do I
If you
do?
work for me, you can get some from me.
Or, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If you
Okay.
work
What are you
for
going to do
me,
for me?
you can get something from me. That's Brent always said.
Yeah, you're gonna work. What are you gonna do for me? I know it sounds like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't. What are you gonna do for me? What are you gonna do? Because I'm not giving you my money. I'm gonna borrow it, and I'll start laughing at it. You ain't gonna pay it back. You know it. I know it. Everybody in this blonde guy knows it. You ain't gonna pay it back. What are you gonna do for me? Well, if you give me money now, I'll do this. No. That ain't how it works. You do what I ask you to do, and then when you're fully completed at my satisfaction, and then I'll pay you. They don't like that either. Or can I get an advance? Nope, sorry, no advances. They like doing that shit too. They like doing that. But if you feel the need to yell, give them a couple of pesos here and there, keep track of it. Keep track of what you're giving them. Because they will try to get more than the price that you agreed on. Yeah, exactly. They're not, when they say, can I borrow, can I borrow 500 pesos? They're not saying, can I borrow? They say, can you give me 500 pesos? Because you can kiss that money goodbye. You ain't getting it back. You are not getting it back. And they have no intentions of giving it back. They have zero intentions of giving it back to you. I know a guy, he got tired of that, the lending money and not paying it back. So what he started doing, he understands people, they like to have things, and that doesn't bother him. And the guy had money, McLovin. He had money. He wasn't a millionaire, but he had money. So what he started doing is people came to borrow. He said, I need collateral. Collateral. What? I need collateral. Depending on what it is. If they want 30, 40,000, that motorcycle right there, you need to fork that up. What? I need it. Well, I guess you need that more than you need that money. And people, he had maybe it was a garage or something like that, and he put whatever he got from them, he put it in a garage and lock it with chains and a lock, so he wouldn't show up, I need to borrow it. No, you ain't paid me the money back yet. Well, I gave you 100 pesos yesterday. Yeah, but I lent you 30,000. You know what I'm saying? And now that he does that, nobody's borrowing from him. Well, there's one guy who did the motorcycle thing, and he said that son of a bitch still hasn't paid me back, and the motorcycle's still sitting in the garage, and he ain't getting it back. He has people coming over that he should give it back. Nope, nope, nope. He has people walk around his house at night. You know what they were going to do, but he has it locked up, and they cannot get it. They cannot get this motorcycle. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are you going to do what are you going to do for me? I ain't giving my money to you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do for me? Gotta be that way. Oh, dads, they'll call you selfish, greedy, and whatever. Just let it walk. Whatever. Okay. All right.
Money is the
Really?
root of all evil.
Wow.
Was that so good? That worse,
It's not
Tita
your.
Mari?
It's not your responsibility. It's
Is
the
that
parents.
worse?
It's the parents' responsibility because they're not going to go to a loaning place because they ain't going to pay it back. They're not going to pay it back.
Mhm.
Like I said, it may be because they're high risk. Maybe they can't get a loan because they're like, oh no, we're not going to give you a loan. And what happens there, what a lot of people do here, all right, they'll go out and get a brand new motorcycle or they'll get a car. I talked to a car dealer one time. He told me, he says between 70 and 80% of these cars get repoed. I was like, what? He says, yeah, they get the car, all right. They do the down payment. They drive that car around. Look at me, I'm in a new car. And after a couple months, they say, I don't want to pay this no more. And they stop payment. They don't do the payment no more. And of course, you know what happens then. They come and get the car. But the only problem with that is when they repo the car, they put it back on the lot. They try to sell it for the same price to the original price. It's like, what? Well, we want to make our money. You already did. If you're going to sell it, deduct the amount that has been paid on that car. But they do that a lot here too. They buy motorcycles, they'll drive it for a couple months or a couple of weeks, whatever, and they stop making payments. So the place they bought it comes and get it. They wait a couple of days and they go to the next motorcycle dealer and they do the same thing. It's just over and over and over again. It's funny. It's funny as hell. You'll see guys drive around here in brand new motorcycles, and then a couple of weeks later they're either walking or they're riding around on this piece of garbage. It's funny. You couldn't get away with that in Canada or the US or England, you know? What do they call that? Home loan? Remember when we bought the EV, I paid cash for it, okay? I paid everything right up.
Home credit.
Yeah, they got this thing, home credit. Yeah, they got a home credit here. And I heard that's a big, they said that like I said, I don't worry about that stuff, but they say the interest rates are so ridiculous on it because they know that person's only going to have that for a certain amount of time, then they're going to have to come and get it. They know it. So they're going to make the money on the front end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said that home credit, it's like, I don't know how much the interest is on it. I have no idea because I never checked into it. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But you know how sad it is when people start try to take advantage of their family members or a fellow Filipino. You know what I mean? But like I said, when it comes to money here, things get ugly real quick. Real quick. Just worry about you, your partner, and if you had kids. Don't worry about anybody else because they ain't going to help you when you need it. They'll come up with every excuse or they just won't answer the phone. So I wouldn't worry about it. I would not worry about it. You ain't doing anything wrong. You're looking out for you and your partner. That's all that matters. The way I look at it, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You or your partner, yourself. If you got kids, it's your partner, your kids, and yourself. Everybody else, it doesn't matter. And they can whine and complain all they want. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the 5-6ers, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, Tina, they got actual payday. I call them payday loans. That's what they remind me of. Payday loan places. It's a pawn shop, but they say they're pawn shops, but they don't have anything in them. You haven't seen the States, Miles. You've seen like the pawn shop. You go into them and you can buy stuff that's been pawned, like a guitar or an oven, whatever, microwave, whatever.
Now they show the items once they release the advertisement that okay.
No,
They
you know,
also-
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
I know, but that pawn shop they hide those
They hide them.
they hide them. They show them all when they release the advertisement that they are going to sell those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll see that. You know, you see T2. You go to the market. You can get okay. From my understanding, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Say I can get. Say I decided I wouldn't, but say I decided to get a 500 peso loan from one of these 5-6 guys. Okay, I would have to pay. How much is it? 20 pesos a week or whatever? Or is it a day? Is it a day or a week? When they go around collecting like the 20, 30 pesos,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the loan amount. That's like, is it a week or
Every day.
okay? They borrow, and I'm just talking from what I've seen. Okay?
What I know is every day.
Okay, so I bought. Okay, Tina lends me 500 pesos. Okay, now she's gonna come on, and I work in the market. Tina will send herself or her boys, okay, out every day to collect 20 pesos from me. All right.
Not only 20.
Well,
It depends.
whatever they agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying 20. I mean, me and Tina might agree on 40 pesos a day or 10 pesos, whatever we agree on. I pay that. That's not applied. That is not applied to that 500 peso loan.
Mhm.
That's separate. And that will keep on going until I come up to him with 500 pesos in my hand and say, here you go. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
But Clive, I don't know how I don't get involved with that stuff. It's like the pawn shops and stuff like that. It's you always see at the end of the month, and you might have, if you're in the Philippines, you always see the beginning of the month, like the beginning of the month or the end of the month. Those pawn shops are packed, or those long lines with people waiting outside. What they're doing is the daughter, the brother, the sister, whatever it is that's working overseas wires them money. So you see it. Am I wrong? You'll see it. Them places are packed. People waiting in line to get money. It's like clockwork. Either the last day of the month or the first few days of the last day of the month or the first few days of the next month. Them places are packed. People waiting. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah. They were talking about McLaren. They were in the States. They were talking about getting rid of them. Those pawn shops for cars. 20% interest. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't want that. You're lending the money out. You can set it at whatever you want. You can set it at 33% interest. What a lot of those predatory loan places do.
Some people got 50%, half.
Yeah. But there's people there that you see them doing that the 5-6 at the. And there's people that's been owning the money for a long time, but they keep on paying that 20 pesos a day. You know, and it's not even applied to the loan. That's totally separate. That's where those 5-6 make all the money.
It depends their agreement.
Well, I'm saying it could be 10 pesos, it could be 20, it could be whatever they agree on. But it's they can agree whatever they agree on, but that has nothing to do with the loan. That daily 20, 30, whatever pesos is. You're doing that until they give you the 500 pesos cash. Here you go. Here's the 500. Now leave me the hell alone. You know. Yeah, that's what I heard, because it's like a predatorial thing, man. You know, people don't read the fine print when they're signing that agreement. You know? I know Virginia got bad at one time with that stuff, really bad. Now, Dodge, let me ask you a question. Is you and your wife on the same page? You know what I mean? Because you have to be. You have to be on the same page as far as, you know, because they have a way of pressuring whoever it is, like say your wife, they have a way of pressuring them into doing it. They do. I don't know how, but they have a way of doing that. You know, and it could cause a lot of problems between you and your wife, because they know how to manipulate, man. They know how to manipulate, and I really hope it. You know, it's just I've seen it. You know,
Is it long ads?
it's a long ad. I'm gonna Tita. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tita Marie. I'll find out what the deal is. If I could stop it, I'm going to stop it, okay? I promise. I'll figure out what do I need to do. Because like I said, this is the first time this happened. So maybe they're saying, hey, we can make some money off of this guy. I don't know. Well, that's good. But you got to, I'm just telling you, Dodge, you both have to be on the same, you got to be a team, okay? Because like I said, they have a way of manipulating. I mean, your wife could walk up to him thinking in her head, I'm going to say no, I'm going to say no, I'm going to say no. And all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, she's like, what the hell just happened here? You know? And she's lending them whatever. They just got a way of doing it. I'm not insulting her intelligence or anything like that, Dodge, but they have a way of doing that. They have a way of manipulating, getting what they want.
If they don't.
I think a lot of it's guilt. A lot of it is they use the guilt shit.
If they don't stop like that, treating you like that, sooner or later, you want to move in a far place from them.
Yeah, Dodge, what's the distance between, because it's not, Dodge, I'm going to be honest, it's not going to end. Your wife knows that. It's not going to end. They're going to keep on doing it and keep on doing it and keep on doing it, and they're going to manipulate and matter of fact, they might even start shit between you and your wife. You know, you go to a sorry store by yourself, all right? And say Mile walks up to you and says, hey, I know you. How you doing, Dodge? And you have a 2-second conversation with her, and then you go back home. Next thing you know, she's your mistress, and you've been seeing each other since you got here. You know what I'm saying? Money. It's all about money. Evil.
Ala, 3 ads, Bill.
I apologize. I feel bad. But what I'll do is I'll find out if there's any way. It's not all about money with us, man. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. And the way I look at it, you all might think I'm retarded, okay? The way I look at it, the more money I make off of YouTube or anything, that's the more money the government taxes me. I'm sorry. That's the way I think nowadays. That's the way I think.
That
I'm done with the tax shit.
that's
Okay, that's just the way I think. The more money we make, the more money the government takes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I know y'all are like, dude, that's messed up. Okay, it's messed up, but that's just the way I think anymore. That's just the way I think anymore. I don't want to make that much money. I want to stay below that threshold where they don't tax. You know, yeah, I'm going to get taxed, but I get all that money back. You know what I mean? I want to stay at that because I hate giving the government money because I think they waste it. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go back to what we were talking about. Yeah, yeah. Dodge, I don't know how far you are from the family, but maybe you want to think about, and it might be too late. You might want to think about living somewhere else. We're 8 hours away
Yeah.
from Lausanne. Now her daughter, Joy, I love, don't I? I love the hell out of Joy. She is so fun. The girl is funny as hell. Okay, she's funny, all right, but she doesn't play that game. She does not play that game. When she comes and visits, she never asks for anything, nothing, zero. Okay, I love her to death, and she got a fiance, right?
Mhm.
They say he's the same way. I've never met him, but they say he's the same way. He's funny as hell.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, I can see them getting married, but Joy don't need to get. Joy needs to take time for Joy, and I have my reasons for that because Joy's always worried about other people. Joy needs to worry about Joy, but she's funny as hell, man. She's funny. I laugh just thinking about her. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You hit it right there, Tita. Yep. Oh, poor me. It's like some of the vloggers here, right? They hit you with their health news and then how they need this and how they need that. Next thing you know, you're like, what the hell just happened? Why did I just give them that money? What? You know?
Oh,
They do the
no,
same
we
thing.
are-
It's called manipulating.
Huh?
What? Hold on. You might need to get farther. You might. On a good drive there, it takes 8 hours. On a good drive. And did I just? Okay, I read that down. Yeah, the perfect spot. That's what you listen to these guys, man. Oh, we're gonna build like Tina ran into this. But Tina, you're the one that told me that you were gonna buy some land, and the price was like 15 million, and then you were like, whoa, and you didn't do it. Now your family thinks you and your husband are the biggest piece of shit that ever walked on 2 feet, because they didn't buy this land, because they were going to buy the land, and some of the family members were going to move on it, build on it. Now they backed out because 15 million is a lot of money. Okay, especially when it's a lot of money. Yeah. Yep. Now, if you all don't listen, I mean, she's a Philippine woman. She knows. Miles knows, and Tita and Miles don't bullshit you. Okay, she knows. Everything comes down to money. Everything. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not all like that. Like I said, Miles has another daughter, Diane. I haven't met her physically, but she's a sweetheart. Really good person. She's the mother of Crystal. And Crystal's a sweetheart. Great people.
Hi, Tita Mari, where you will stay here in the Philippines when you come home? Maybe
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I probably won't be here if you come. I gotta go back to the States. I've been
She said they will be here after
in 7 days.
10 days.
Yeah. I might be gone. And I have no control over this. I've been procrastinating on this for a while. but I got to take care of this now. We talked about it. I
Yeah.
have to take care of
As
this.
soon as possible, I told you.
And I don't know how long I'm
Your
going to be in this.
family expect you to pay for private drivers for them
Yeah.
to visit.
I had a friend here for a while. Okay, he's gone now. He left. All right. The family showed up. It was the girl's brother and his wife and a couple of kids. They showed up here. Surprise, surprise. We're here to visit. And he was like, they were here for like too long. I don't remember how long. And he said, "Hey man," he goes, "don't you think these guys need to go back to your house? Where you live?" And he says, "Well, we would, but we don't have no money to get home." And he was like, "What?" He says, "Yeah, we don't have any money to get home."
It's not my problem.
And he was kind of like, says, "How much do you need to get home?" "Oh, we need at least," and they drove I think it was a tricycle, I think. Well, anyway, he says, "Oh, we'll need about 15 to 20,000." He says, "No, you don't. No, you do not. Stop. No, they live like 2 to 3 hours away." I said, "No, you don't. No." He goes, "Well, how if you lend us 50,000 so I can take care of some stuff?" That's the reason why they came there, to borrow money. And he says, "I don't have 50,000. He goes, "Well, can we negotiate?" What? He was like, "What?" He says, "I'll tell you what. Here's 2,000 pesos. You need to go. Give him just 2,000 pesos for fuel and maybe stop to get something to eat." He says, "You need to go." That's the only reason why the guy showed up. He wanted to borrow money, and then he wanted money to go home. Oh no, yeah. Well, you won't. Last time about the land that that video I did. Well, I took that video down. I don't want to be. I don't want no parts of that BS. Okay, I took it down. Where the first price was 2, and then all of a sudden, when he found out that a bunch of foreigners were inquiring about this land, "Oh no, 3 million, 3 million." No, dude. You said 2 million 3 times. It wasn't a mistake. So I took the video down. And I told the people that I need to tell that I'm not involved. I know nothing. Greedy. They got greedy. Right?
Yep.
What's up?
Yeah.
There's even a guy, what's his name? The Buddhist guy, real thin guy. Not John. There's another one. He has a wife and a son. He even says, man,
In
when,
Samar.
yeah, he even says, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He
I
even,
know.
he says, when you come to the Philippines and you are in a relationship with a Philippine woman and you have kids, when it comes to family, distance is a wonderful thing. Because he had the same problems, So it's not a rarity; it's a norm. It's a norm here.
Manila, Laguna, Boracay, and Cebu.
I love to know, like I said,
Then the last destination is Korea, then Japan, then back home to Canada.
I hear South Korea is beautiful. The only place I've been in South Korea was the airport. They say South Korea is beautiful. Vietnam is beautiful.
Japan also.
Japan.
And Singapore, yes.
But I get a bad the times I went over to Japan, I got a bad vibe. Like they really didn't want me there. Not that they went out of their way to be jerks to me. It's just that vibe I got. They don't like you talking to the Japanese females. I do know that. They do not want you talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, like I said, see, the guy was saying 3 times, 2 million, 2 million. Then all of a sudden, when he heard about the video and he heard that, foreigners were interested, all of a sudden it jacked up to 3 million. I ain't playing that game. And Miles has nothing to do with it. Shaw has nothing to do with it. It's the actions of one person. Even Miles said it was wrong. Money. It's all about money here, man. They get stupid greedy. They get real stupid greedy. So nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing for the rest of the day, huh?
Yes.
I didn't do that much yesterday. I felt, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know why.
What is our lunch today?
I don't know. What do you want to have?
I don't know.
Why don't you want to know?
What do you want?
I don't care. What time is it?
Going at 9:30.
So it's 8:30 back in the States. I try to watch the time because I know people have lives. Whoop, wrong one. You miss your bed?
That is a long travel, Tita
Yeah, it's
Marie.
November, yeah. But you're enjoying yourself, right?
She missed his hairband.
Hey, T, you really want to annoy some of the people here, your family members? Are you posting pictures on Facebook with them at the part of your friend group or whatever you want to call it, your friends, Facebook friends?
Almost he posts every day blog
Just rub
short
it in their faces. And, they're seeing you going to all these nice places, I know I could be I know.
Good morning, Joel. Good morning.
I could be vindictive sometimes.
Joel.
You know what I mean? Rub it in their faces. Look where I'm at. My life is so much better than yours.
Joel.
We already had this conversation. Joel, not
Philippine.
Joel. Just say Joel. Remember Joel? We had this conversation last time. Joel, no, Joel.
Philippine pronunciation.
I know. I'm not. It's just never mind. Yeah.
Maybe someone getting his hair.
That's not a band. That's not a band. That's a speaker. Yeah, like I said, that's what I'll be doing. Posting pictures on Facebook in the face.
No.
Oh yeah.
The dogs. Mimi is here.
Come on, man.
Annoying Mimi.
Right. Bye-bye. I'll leave it open so she can open when she wants to come back in.
Yep.
Man, I feel fat today. You know that?
Doesn't matter, girlie.
I'm fat every day.
I still love you.
Yeah, right. So all the dogs are doing. This is my mouse hand. This is my mouse. I operate my mouse hand. Dogs are doing good, man. Spoiled asses that they are.
Spoiled.
The dogs got better than the average Filipino here. Nope, no breakfast. Well, Miles I haven't. I don't eat. So I drink coffee. That's my breakfast.
I had peanut butter bread.
Peanut butter on, yeah.
Peanut butter on bread.
Peanut butter sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're doing good, Joel. Everybody kind of calm down.
Joel.
Yeah, everybody kind of calm down.
So,
Yeah, Tita, don't feel guilty, man. Just ignore them.
yes, that's what I said, Tita Marie. You just had a quick video.
Yeah, rub it in their faces. And like I said, I'm very addicted to time. When they act like that, you know that 500,000 pesos you wanted it? Guess what I spend that on? And sell them a plate of food. Yeah, I know, I'm a jerk. Stop. Stop. That's what I do. That's what I do best.
Yes, you're right, Joel.
What?
Money is a worldwide problem.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you let other people control your money,
that's the number one problem.
if you
Money.
let other people control your money,
Mhm.
it's going to be a problem.
Okay, Tita.
Yeah, go ahead, Tita.
Good.
Yeah, you be good,
Thank
man,
you.
and
Good night.
enjoy your travels. We'll be getting you off here in a couple minutes anyway. So you be good, all right? Great talking to you. Great seeing you.
Mhm.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're gonna go. I try not to stay on here too long because people got lives, man. They gotta get up. Some gotta get up for work.
Yep.
So if you stuck gotten this far, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We do appreciate you. I will find out about these commercials coming in. I don't know why. Like I said, maybe YouTube is going to stop just saying, "Hey, we're going to put commercials on it and we're going to push the video so we make money." I don't know.
Okay, Joel. Thanks for showing up.
All right, Joel. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Y'all be good. Be good to yourself and be good to each other. And we will see you Sunday. Right?
Yep.
Same time Sunday. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I will tell you something.